Hi guys, so I'm just making this video just in case any teachers want to use classkick for their upcoming 6 weeks test or their benchmarks. So with classkick, it gives you the option to have a second screen where you can view all your kids' work and see what they're actually doing. All right, so let's go ahead and log in before I talk about more of it. So the login's really easy. You click on teacher. And to create an account, it's just going to ask you to use an email. You're just going to use your Google Gmail account. All right, then you're going to press right here where it says your Gmail, and then it brings you here. And I already have some assignments that I made. It's gonna just have one free assignment for you to try out with your kids. But for you guys, if you want to upload your test, how do you upload your test? You go through here and you go to create from files. All right. And what you're going to do is you're going to upload it as a PDF. So make sure you have your test downloaded as a PDF. It's not going to work as a Word file. It's a lot easier if it's just PDF. Okay. And if you need to edit it, there is an option to edit. So here's a 6 weeks test that I have saved on my computer already. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure to import all pages. Now, somebody might think like, hey, plus my answer document and my answer keys in the back or at the end. It's really easy. All you go is you drag down, and there's these little trash can icons. You press delete, 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 delete. You can delete all the stuff you don't need. So see, now it's only 10 pages. And if I need to delete more stuff, I can delete more stuff. I'm gonna go ahead and press finish. All right. And you're just gonna wait for it to upload. So since it's a long file, it's taking a little while to upload. All right, so once it finishes uploading, it's going to automatically bring you here. You're still on edit mode, and it's here you can edit it the way you want. So here, since we're talking about benchmarking, we'd put DBM1. Sorry. DBM1. And let's say like for math. Okay, that way the kids know that that's their benchmark, okay? Or if it's your 6 weeks test, you'd put, like since it's third 6 weeks, you'd put third. Let's put SW for short, and then you put your subject like me, I'm history, so it'd be history. So there you go. Okay, so like I said, if it's benchmarking, DBM1. And you can put a description if you want, that's up to you. Like if you want to give your kids certain instructions or whatever, you can write that. I usually don't. Um, Go ahead and put a subject area. So if you're a math or reading or whatever subject you choose or that you teach is there. I'll put history just to make it easy. Then you choose your grade level. And you can also share this with a colleague. So let's say you're the department head for your school for your grade level. You could make this shareable. That way you can share this with another colleague. That way they don't have to create it themselves in case there's certain edits that you made. Um, it just makes it easier for everybody to work together. Me, I always put to share with a colleague because I don't know if somebody else is going to need it. Okay, so now we're done with our editing. Let me show you how you're going to assign it to your students. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and click assign, and here it has a roster. Um, you're not gonna have to add them one by one. It's a really easy way to do it. So you can go to roster, and I already have a bunch here, so let me create a new one. So let's say you want to put first period, you put first period, and I'm just gonna put DB DBM1. That way I know it's a benchmark because then it's going to add to another roster that I have there already. So I'm going to DBM1. That way I know which one it is. Okay. And you're going to want to turn this off where it says helpers. Turn it off because then helpers allows the students to help other students with their assignments. Okay. So it's kind of like a collaboration. All right. And then it allows the students that are assigned to this class to go in and edit or mess around with their tests. So you don't want helpers on. Helpers is for students to help other students, okay? If the kids need help, they can actually ask you for help. All right. So let's make sure we turn that off. If you want to leave your grades on, that's fine. But then again, like you would have to edit your test to be able to do that. All right. Let me show you what I'm talking about. So here on edits, you can actually put an answer key here. There's an answer key right here. And you can automatically put what the answers are for what they have there. But that takes a really long time. And this is just in case you want them to like just circle and then log into Tango Trends or to upload their answer keys. So anyway, I'm getting a little bit too ahead myself. So you have the test here. How are you going to send it to your kids? Let's get back to that. How are you going to send it to your kids? Really easy. You go to view work. Assign. Sorry. And like I said, just make sure all these are turned off. And then you're going to go right here where it says class code. You do not need to like present the class code or whatever. Another way is there's two ways. You can put the link, and let me log into a Google Classroom. That way I can show you. So you can copy the link, and you can paste it on either an assignment or you can paste it here on your announcements. So here's the link. And you can tell the kids, here is your benchmark. Please click the link to get started. So there's the link. They click on it. It brings them here, and all they have to do is just type their name. Just make sure they don't mess with the code. They don't need to type anything on code. They just need to type their name. And tell them to write their first and last name. You don't want them to put nicknames or name that's like whatever, because then they're not going to get credit for it whatsoever. So make sure they put their first and last name, okay? Like, it's one of my kids. So like Juan Rio. So when they log in, here's their test, and you, the teacher, can see what Juan is doing. Watch. So you see Juan Rios is here. You can see that, let's say Juan Rios goes to the first question and they start circling or highlighting. You can see what Juan is doing here. See? Let me do a side-by-side comparison. So here's the student, here's the teacher. Let me move down a little bit. So let's say Juan highlights this, the teacher can see him doing that, okay? And you can see all your students as well. Just make sure you put this right here or just put view all, and you can see all your students. And let me give you an example of how that looks like right here. So this was an assignment I gave my kids a couple of weeks ago. All right. These are all my kids right here. Yes, and I can see all their work, what they're doing in real time. Like and it shows, like, it kind of looks cool because you can see like the colors changing or things moving around. So you can see when the kids are doing their work. Let me go back over here. Now, if you want to know if the kids are actually doing their work and they're not just sitting there doing nothing, if the box is blank, that means that they haven't done anything. Like right here, where this guy tried it here, Mr. Cervantes. If he's not doing anything, that means that the boxes are blank. So that's how that's done. So, like I said, if you want to see the grades for it, you would have to individually, like, look at your students' work to look at their grades, or, like when they use the Tango Trends, I believe, or what? Not Tango Trends. When they log into Itaso, they just upload their answers by looking at their answer keys or by looking at their answers here, and then they come over here and put in their answers. So that's just a short way of showing you how to use classkick. I'm not going to make a long video about it, so if you need more help, just let me know, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Bye.